this one. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Here comes that Alabama offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going. Afterburners coming. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
Flushed out of the pocket. A strike downfield. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Run in the red zone. It's Miller. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama! Quick strike touchdown. Comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football. So much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead going from the onside kick. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Quarterback all over the place trying to make a play, but eventually he goes down.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
He'll take the deep shot. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Oregon! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. Up by one, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Bringing it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some.
He's going to let it go. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And once he got loose, it was all over.
This offense is high octane, boy, and you just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
Off play action. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Makes the grab for the two-point conversion.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Using his legs to buy some time. Makes the grab inside the 30. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
Finds his man. It's Johnson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This offense has a second down play.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Makes the grab. It's Ferguson. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. It's fourth down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Snags it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And now a chance to pull even. First and goal as we get late in the first half. Motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Touchdown Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Lining up for the PAT. Splits the uprights. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Here's the return from inside his 10. Powers through. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Here comes that Alabama offense. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working, a lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. To the air. It's Milroe. Quarterback moving. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell it extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out as the same.
He's taking the shot. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bama! Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. They'll try to blast their way in. He gets it in there for the 2-point conversion, and the lead grows to 8. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. and here comes the offense. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Hey, that's a live ball. And this fumble bounces out of bounds.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure that you get closer to the scoring range and take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
Avoids pressure.
Nice job by the defense. It's really hard for a QB to get rid of the football when you got that much pursuit. Defense chasing after him hard, making sure he can't throw the football down the field. Good coverage. Really nice speed by this defense.
Looking to pass. It's Gabriel. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
After the touchdown, if they could get this too, we'll have a tie ball game. Running back goes in motion. They'll go to the air. Looking to scramble. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Moving away from pressure. He fires it out to the right. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? Gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Grabs it inside the 10. They finally get him stopped. Man, oh man, did he almost make a play to end this half, but stopped on a touchdown-saving tackle. And that'll do it. Here in the second quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Throws to the tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ferguson. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. They want to just keep throwing it. Now adjusting. And he'll just get rid of that one.
know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground.
Touchdown, Ducks! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
It gets closer and closer to the end zone right here. You know what's coming as a defense. The offense has to be physical, and they were. And the back knew exactly what he had to get 6.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. And that one is picked off in the end zone. He's at the 50, at the 30, he's at the 20, he's at the 10. He just set sail for the end zone after the pick and turns it into a 2-point return. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll throw it on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. It's loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Lining up from the 34 on first down. He wants to throw. Quarterback adapting.
College football becomes more and more every year. More nickel, more dime packages, more speed on the field. So no matter what you do, I got a guy that can go chase down your quarterback in any situation. And you can see it right there. DB came flying in there, gets the first sack of the game.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25.
I like this guy as a running back because he could run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Dances away. Caught on the outside, it's Haynes.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Now sliding to his left. He's going to take off. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Man, this is an offense that's going to find a way to generate explosive plays because of their playmakers at the skill spots. But how about the speed by this guy and his ability on third down to extend, scramble, and
headed to the end zone. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown time. 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Scanning the field, it's Milroe. Steps away to find some room. He's in the end zone for the 2 as the lead now stands at 6. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline and get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Caught close to the marker, it's James. He stopped almost immediately. Didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
He's going to run it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
And the quarterback bought a little time, but actually bought a lot of time, but not enough time. And the defense gets to it. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Nice job by the defense there, mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Throws to the wideout. Fires and picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
How about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Look at the big fella roll. Touchdown, Oregon. The defense with the scoop and score. The defense comes up with the fumble and takes it to the house.
The old scoop and score. Create the fumble, pick that puppy up, take it to the house. Great job by the defense, not only forcing the turnover, but getting points out of it.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback strolling away from heat. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Miller with the ball. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. He's looking on the right side. Caught at the 25. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get them 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Feeling some heat. A little screen to the running back. Touchdown, Alabama! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He gets it into the end zone for the 2 to push that lead out to 7. Curious call here as they line up for an onside kick with the lead in a one-possession game in the 4th. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Mistakes are going to happen as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Moves away as he feels pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. This is as big a play as we've had in this game. 3rd down and 3. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the tight end. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Well, it's 3rd and short, so you look for your easiest throw and easiest completion. That's to the tight end. He makes the catch, and you move the chains.
Might be looking to run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Caught in the backfield. It's Herbert. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Holden. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And that pass intercepted. Got some room to run. He's inside the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field.
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. The 50, the 40, the 30, at the 20. He took that baby all the way to the house. A pick 2, as it were. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.